After spending 2 weeks in beautiful Bora Bora, we decided to head back to Raiatea, where there are a couple of good stores, second only to Raiatea in Tahiti, to reprovision before heading north to Hawaii. And while we wait for the right weather window, we will be able to go back to one of our favorite anchorages in Tahaa, beautiful Tapoamo Bay. We have the wind on our beam and our fishing pole out, hoping to catch a nice mahi-mahi as we have a lovely sail back to Raiatea. We're just approaching the entrance to the reef. It's pretty awesome how the barrier reefs protect the islands from the ocean rollers, and when you head through the pass it can be a little unnerving as both sides have big breaking seas. The pass is located on the lee side of the island where the winds are not always constant, so at a time like this you often have to depend on your engine, which isn't the best feeling. Having an anchor ready to deploy is a good idea. No wonder so many boats are lost on reefs. Can you imagine what it must be like in bad weather if this is what it's like when it's calm? It's always a relief when you get through the pass safely, but you still need to pay attention to your navigation as there are hidden dangers, reefs, and strong currents to maneuver. Right inside the pass there is a nice little motu, but not all are approachable due to the surrounding reefs. It is a very good place to fish though because you're close to the outer reef and its abundance of sea life. Private island, right there.
So we decided to sail for Hawaii in the middle of October, and November had some hurricanes recorded, but very few. So it is acceptable time to be able to sail there. Sailing from French Polynesia to Hawaii, it is very important to make as much easting as possible before you hit northeastern trades. Because once other side of the equator, if you get a northeast trades and they turn more northerly, it will be almost impossible to sail for Hawaiian Islands. Many boats actually missed Hawaiian Islands on that account. And if you don't want to be for motor sailing into the trade winds, so it's best to make as much easting. So once we leave Raiatea, we will try to make our easting to be able to cross the equator 140, 142 longitude before we turn towards the Hawaii. We hope for east-southeast winds on the way to equator and the east winds on the way to Hawaii. Between latitude 12 north and the 18 north, we will have to pay close attention to a weather report as we will be crossing a hurricane belt. And although it's not very likely that any hurricanes will be coming at this time of the year, you will never know. We have still not about a week before we depart Raiatea.
It's a beautiful morning.
about roughly a week before we heading back north to Hawaii after spending 5 months in the French Polynesia. Then in the backgrounds are some motus with a beautiful diving, which they call a coral gardens. After reprovisioning and fueling up, Emerald Steel is ready for departure.
So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for takeoff. We're just departing Raiatea and almost ready to go out the pass. One of the Windjammer cruises is just coming in. Beautiful Tahaa. We're gonna be sorry to leave. Raiatea. There's Julius at the helm. Hey Julius, you ready for the passage?
Yep, I hope we have a safe trip.
Okay.
Hawaii lays about 2,300 miles straight line, but God knows how many miles we're gonna have to make actually to get there.
Okay, well, hope we have a good winds. Safe trip. We're going to be going between these two little motus. I don't know if you can see it because the sun is shining right in my face, but that's where we're going. And this is Raiatea here, off to starboard. We got a little breeze. Supposed to have about 10 knots today, so should be a beautiful day, and it's nice and sunny. No, doesn't look too squally or anything, so should be nice. It's our third day out from Raiatea to Hawaii, and we had wonderful weather up to this point, but now we've got some really ugly looking squall coming down on us. And it's been like this for the last couple hours, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. We've got our little small Yankee jib out, double reef main, and hopefully it's not going to last all night long. I don't need this all night long, but where we just came from. There's Jules sitting in the cockpit. Hi Jules! You love the squalls, don't you? Alright. So far, the direction of the winds aren't cooperating. We were expecting to have southeasterly winds, but instead we got northeasterly, which created a big problem for us because by now we should have been at least 200 miles east of our present position. We actually got within 50 miles of Caroline, Flint, and Vostok Island.
That's good because over the night winds changed from northeasterly to east. So
now we should be able to sail in a more north-northeasterly direction instead of north-northwesterly, which gave us doubts as to whether we should be able to make it to Hawaii. We actually were playing with the idea that if the winds didn't cooperate, we might have to turn towards some of the islands laying to the west of us, like the Cooks and Samoas. And we just got hit by another squall. It's kind of just tapering off a little bit, but only about 25 or so. We were debating if we should take our staysail down, but it seems to be doing alright. Might get some more rain though. Are you having fun, Julius?
we got a 25 knots east, northeast. We took our staysail down and just running up the Yankee, double reef main. Nice bushers sailing. Try to hold our position so we don't get blown down way so much.
guys, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a comment and a thumb up. We always love hearing from you. And before we leave, we'd like to thank all of you that support our channel through Patreon and PayPal. We really appreciate your support, guys, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.